Welcome to another episode of SalonLife. With WhatSalon, everything you need to run, manage, and grow your salon business. This is SalonLife.
Naomi, and welcome to another episode of SalonLife with WhatSalon. Today we are in Cardiff and I am with Ali Drew. Ali is a former reality TV star. You might recognize her from X on the Beach season 3, and she has traveled the world presenting and modeling, and she has quite a story. So Ali, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So Ali, tell me a little bit about yourself. What's a normal day in your life look like?
So I work as a personal trainer through the week. So I start quite early in the morning. I've got clients quite early. I start sometimes 6 a.m. and then I will have clients and classes sort of throughout the day, and then I will generally have classes in the evening as well. So sort of weekdays I'm in the gym all the time, and then I'll fit in photo shoots and jobs around that. So if I've got an afternoon off, I'll do a photo shoot, or if I've got I can maybe change clients around, I'll do a sort of photo shoot on the day off that I've got. And then on the weekends I ring girl for a boxing promoter. So I'm all over the country doing that as well.
Brilliant. And so tell me about some of your travels and where you've gone and what's your favorite journey that you've been on.
So I've been to quite a few different places. I went to Vegas for a photo shoot, which was amazing. That's got to be my favourite. I went to LA to film a TV show, and that was really nice. Monaco was beautiful. I did some work over there. So yeah, I mean, I've been to like really, really nice places that people would dream to go. I've got a photo shoot in Mykonos coming up, which I've always wanted to go to. So it's amazing I get to go there.
So tell me about, like, how did you get started? Like, what sort of prompted you on this journey of life?
So I basically used to do promotion work and promotion modelling. So I started off just flyering in town, and then I got speaking to some of the other girls who were doing it, and they said, you need to get with certain agents, to get the more promotion work. And then I just sort of followed on from there, and then started to get inquiries about modelling and photographic modelling, and it's just sort of developed from there.
Brilliant. And your Instagram, you've got quite a following, and so over 100K, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Like, how did you get started with growing your Instagram and becoming an influencer?
So my Instagram, I wasn't really up on Instagram when it first came out. I went on there, but I didn't really know what I was doing. And then when I did X on the Beach, I realised then how important it was, because obviously companies were wanting to collab, and I just needed to start running it properly. So I then realised the importance of having an Instagram and doing it properly. So I'm very careful on what I put on there. I'm very aware that I don't just keep putting promotion posts on there. So I try and give a sort of wide variety of what my life is. It's not just posing for a photo, on a photo shoot, because that's not what I'm doing every day. So I try and give a broad spectrum of everything.
Yeah, very good. So how did you grow your following?
So I got quite a big bulk, obviously, from filming X on the Beach.
Okay, of course.
And then since then, other modelling shoots, when I've been published in certain things, they've got my following up. And then just collaborating with different companies has also increased it. And so when you sort of work with like clothing brands, for example, so Pretty Little Thing, they're big brands. And then if you're collabing with them, you're wearing their clothes, they're reposting, and so it just then builds up. So the more people that see it, then it just keeps going. So you've got to actually just make sure that when you're doing it, you're constantly almost interacting with other influencers, other companies, because otherwise it just won't go anywhere.
Yeah, so kind of the consistency, and then also working with other influencers as well.
Definitely.
So how did you get started doing collaborations? Would you have any advice for anybody that wants to get started?
I'd say before you get started on thinking about collabs, you need to make sure you've got really good content on your actual social media already. So you need good quality photos that you can't be putting up. I mean, you can, but it won't benefit if you're putting up, the filters, like Snapchat filters on your stories, because that's, people want to see what you look like and how you're photographed and what you look like in clothing. So you just need to vary the posts that you're doing, but make sure that you get a true representation of you. So then the clothing companies will think, it would be good our clothing would look good on them.
Yeah, very good. And do you use a professional camera, or do you use a phone?
Actually, so I currently use a phone, but I'm in the process of looking at a professional camera. So I did a photo shoot last week, and I spoke to the photographer about what type of cameras would be good. So I'm in the process of thinking about getting a camera, because I do think the quality makes such a difference. And it's not, I also, as well as my own Instagram, I also run my dog's Instagram. He's Insta famous.
Is he? What is his handle?
Brian the Miniature Dash Hound. So it's Brian with a Y, but he's got like 35,000 followers already.
Brilliant.
And I noticed it so much on his, that the quality of photo is so important. And because he's a black dog, it's quite hard to get good quality photos where you can really see his face. But the ones that are done in good lighting, it really makes a difference.
Lighting would be
lighting.
Any other tips just to how to get a good photo, even if you're using a phone?
Yeah, I mean, because all mine at the moment are through my phone. So yeah, just make sure you've got good lighting. Natural light, I think, is the best. I don't like particularly using a flash. A ring light is brilliant. I've got a ring light, so that is...
The ring lights make a massive difference.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So yeah, a ring light is brilliant if you've got one. If you haven't, I think natural light's the best. So like sometimes I'll say I've got a product I need to do a picture of, and I'll say to my boyfriend, I need to get a photo today. He's like, oh yeah, we'll do it later. I'm like, no, we can't do it unless we have to have sunlight. We have to do it now, otherwise it's going to go dark and it'll be too late. So I just think natural lighting is the best quality.
Is there any other tips for somebody who's looking to kind of start off and become an influencer?
I think you just got to make sure you're interacting with people. Like if people are commenting on your photos, comment back.
Yeah.
Make sure you're liking other people's photos. Follow similar accounts that you want to be like, so you get a sort of a bit of inspiration of the type of photos you want. I just think you've got to stay interactive on your social media. Otherwise, because I went through a stage where there was, especially after I did the show, there was quite a lot of comments and I just wasn't replying to a lot of them because I just had so much on and I just wasn't doing it. And then a lot of them just think, oh well, we're not going to comment then if she's not going to reply or even acknowledge it. So you've got to keep acknowledging people who are commenting and also comment on people's. If you comment on theirs, they're more likely to comment on yours. So I do think that helps.
And you had mentioned that you were a little bit late coming to Instagram. Do you think that your life has changed at all because of Instagram and the growth that you've had on your platform?
Yeah, I do think, I mean, everything is done for the gram. Like it is ridiculous. But the amount of times I'm on holiday with my boyfriend and he's just, he's not into Instagram. He's not in this industry at all. And he'll be like, oh yeah, I tell you what would be a good photo for Instagram. So it's like everything we're doing, we're like, oh yeah, that would look really good on Instagram. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, it's just taken over really. And it is a brilliant platform for people to get exposure and businesses to grow. And I'm getting paid for my dog to promote stuff as well.
Are you? Really?
Yeah.
So do people just contact you on Instagram about using your dog?
Yes, yeah. Wow. So they contact me as well, but also on his page.
Okay.
He's getting clothing companies, like dog food companies.
No
he's models for TK Maxx.
Oh my God.
All sorts, and it's all done just through his like social media.
Isn't that something?
It's crazy.
So do you feel that you've had a lot more opportunities because of your growth on Instagram?
100%. Since I had a sort of bigger following on Instagram, things are so much easier. So I did modelling before, and it almost seemed, because I lived in Cardiff as well, everything was a bit of a struggle to get. So I missed out on things because I didn't live in London, or because I'm only 5'4", I didn't get certain things, I wasn't tall enough, and it just felt like everything was a battle and I was missing out. Whereas because I've got a bigger following on Instagram, it seems that things are a lot easier. Like people will notice me, or they won't like forget that I'm there. So it makes things a bit easier.
So you're getting more jobs and more 100%. And more.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. Interesting. Very good. Ali, thank you so much. You've given so much great insights that will help people who are interested in growing their Instagram. And thank you for doing the photo shoot today as well.
That was brilliant.
Modeling for us for WhatSalon. And thank you everybody for listening, and we will talk to you again soon on the next episode of SalonLife. Thanks.
This was another episode of SalonLife with WhatSalon. Visit our site at WhatSalon.com for more episodes.